Chapter 2. The sound of a clock radio blaring woke Emmet. He smiled and leaped out of bed. He was ready to greet the day with a kind of regular guy fun that made his life so perfectly normal. Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Morning, wall. Emmet headed to his bookshelf. Good morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. I'm ready to start the day. Humming cheerfully, Emmet hunted through his books. Here it is. He pulled the book down and read its title aloud. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Emmet turned to the first step and prepared to follow directions. Step 1, breathe. Okay, Emmet said, breathing deeply. Got that one down. He opened the window and gazed out over his glorious city, Bricksburg. Step 2, greet the day, smile, and say, Good morning, city. Good morning, city. Emmet cried happily. Shouts of Good Morning City could be heard coming from all the other minifigures who lived nearby. Step 3, exercise. Emmet began to do jumping jacks, shouting, Jumping jacks, hit 'em. 1, 2, 3. I am so pumped up. Step 4, shower. Emmet hummed as he scrubbed up. As the soap bubbled around him, Emmet reminded himself, Always be sure to keep the soap out of your eye. Step 5, shave your face. Step 6, brush your teeth. Step 7, comb your hair. Step 8, wear clothes. Oops, Emmet giggled. Almost forgot that one. He snapped out a surgeon's scrubs and shook his head. No. Then he tried a Robin Hood costume. Nuh-uh. After testing out a scuba suit and a clown costume, Emmet finally found the perfect outfit, his construction worker's uniform. And that's it. Check. Step 9, eat a complete breakfast with all the special people in your life. Emmet turned to his houseplant. Hey, Planty, what do you want to do this morning? Watch TV? Me too. Emmet clicked on the TV. He was just in time to catch President Business making an important announcement. Hi, I'm President Business, president of the Ogden Corporation and the world. Let's take extra care to follow the instructions or you'll be put to sleep. Emmet chewed his waffles. And don't forget, Taco Tuesday is coming next week. That's the day every rule-following citizen gets a free taco and my love. Have a great day, everybody. You have a great day too, President Business. Man, he's such a cool guy. I almost want to hear more of what... Emmet paused. Wait, did he say put to sleep? Before he could puzzle over the president's speech, Emmet's attention was drawn back to the TV. A commercial for his favorite show was on. Tonight on Wearing My Pants, Emmet rolled around laughing so hard at the scene on TV that he fell off the couch. Then he scratched his head. What was I just thinking? Oh well, I don't care. He headed out into Bricksburg, ready to face the day with a great big smile. Step 10, greet your neighbors. Good morning, Joe, Emmet waved. Joe the plumber jogged by with his handy wrench. Hey, guy, he sang out. Hey, Server Dave. Emmet greeted a dude loading a surfboard onto his truck. Hey, brah, Surfer Dave replied. Emmet grinned at one of his favorite neighbors. Oh, good morning, Sherry. Hey, fella, Sherry answered. She was an odd lady with cats crawling all over her body. Emmet said hello to each of the cats. Oh, hey, Jasmine, Dexter, Angie, Loki, Bad Leroy, Fluffy, Fluffy Jr., Fluffy Sr., Jeff. The cats all meowed back at him as they scrambled into Sherry's car. Emmet climbed into his car and pulled away from the curb. Step 11, turn on the radio and enjoy popular music. He clicked on the radio. The super popular pop song Everything Is Awesome came blasting from the speakers. Oh my gosh, I love this song, Emmet gushed. He bubbled to the beat as he drove through town. Emmet beamed as he watched his neighbors going about their day. Everyone was happy and everyone was following the rules. Always use a turn signal. Park between the lines. Drop off dry cleaning before noon. Read the headlines. Don't forget to smile. Always root for the local sports team. Go sports team! Everyone in Bricksburg shouted together. Always return a compliment. Hey, you look nice, Emmet told the passerby. So do you, the passerby replied. Drink overpriced coffee. Here you go. Larry, the coffee shop barista, pushed a slushy cup of Morning Joe across the counter. That's $37. Emmet flashed him a big smile of thanks. Awesome! At the construction site, Emmet parked his car and ambled over to where the rest of the crew had gathered. Everyone was gaping up at a wall covered in graffiti. Emmet scratched his head and read the graffiti aloud. Question authority. Huh. As Emmet spoke, representatives of the authority appeared at his side and removed the graffiti. Did you see Where Are My Pants last night? One of Emmet's coworkers asked. So funny, another coworker replied. Yes. It was even funnier the second time. Where are my pants? Emmet laughed along with them. Where are my pants? He shouted. But like always, he was a little late on the joke. The whole crew headed into the construction site to start on that day's building instructions. Instructions coming in from Central, Emmet's coworker Barry announced. Sure enough, a set of rolled-up instructions was whooshing through a delivery tube in the middle of the construction clearing. Okay, it says here to take everything weird and blow it up. The foreman, Frank, clapped his hands. All right, cylinder heads, let's make it look exactly like it does on the cover. He studied the LEGO instruction booklet and then flipped to step 1. I need a 2x4 with some ball bearings up here. Come on, everybody, let's go. Emmet lifted his arm in the air and waved the 2x4 block around. I got it. Frank nodded. We need a 2x2 over here. Emmet found another piece and lifted it. 2x2 flying in. Next, I need a 2x2 transfer with frost doors on the line and 2 vertical lines on each side. Roger that, Roger, Emmet said, hunting for the piece. The foreman looked panicked as he stared at the instructions. 2x4s, 2x4s. Come on, everybody. Emmet whooped. 2 2x4s coming through. Can I get a 1x2 keyhole? Gail asked. Got it, cried Emmet. Wally yelled. Can I get a jumper plate over here? Here it is, Emmet said happily. Now drill it down, Wally said. Emmet scuttled around the site, gathering up everything the crew needed. His very favorite thing on earth was helping people follow the instructions for building perfect new buildings. Here it is. As they worked, everyone sang their favorite song. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Everyone felt great about their lives, their jobs, their everything, because everything in Bricksburg was awesome, perfectly built, organized, and orderly. Man, Emmet said, resting his hands on his hips, I feel so good right now. I could sing this song for hours. And he did. At the end of the workday, Emmet joined the rest of the gang as they shoveled off the construction lot. The workers all sang Everything is Awesome as they headed home for the night. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. We're living our dream. I'm going out after work tonight, Frank said, turning to the rest of the crew. Who wants to eat some delicious chicken wings and get crazy? Chicken wings, Emmet yelped. I love chicken wings. Who wants to share a croissant with this guy? Wally suggested. Croissants, Emmet shouted, his mouth watering. I love croissants. I sure do love giant sausages, Barry added, joining the rest of the gang. Emmet was absolutely thrilled, but no one seemed to notice his enthusiasm. He tried to weasel his way into the group. Giant sausages? No way! You know, what I love to do is share giant sausages with the special people in my life. Frank, Wally, Gail, me and you. Emmet reached out for a high five. As he did, the instruction manual for that day's work flew right out of his hands. No, wait. Guys, wait up. He yelled after the others, but no one seemed to notice that he'd fallen behind. Okay, he called after them. I'll meet you there. Emmet clambered over a pile of construction debris, eager to find his instruction manual. He didn't want to get left behind and miss out on all the fun. What do I do? I wish I could remember the instructions for when I lose my instructions, Emmet muttered. Finally, he spotted the manual on a pile of rubble. There you are. Suddenly, there was a whoosh behind him, and Emmet stood up straight. I think I heard a whoosh. He turned and saw a figure rummaging around in the rubble. Emmet had never seen this person before. It didn't look like anyone who worked on the crew. Hey, pal, Emmet called. I hate to tell you this, but I don't think you're supposed to be here. Emmet referred to his instruction manual. Yeah, the rules specifically state work site closes at 6. This is a hard hat area only. That's not official safety orange. If you see anything weird, report it immediately. He pulled out his cell phone. Well, I guess I'm going to have to report you. Emmet's voice trailed off. The figure had pulled off his jacket hood, revealing herself to be the most spectacularly gorgeous girl he'd ever seen. Her hair framed her face like a halo, and it seemed to flutter in the breeze, even though there wasn't any breeze. She had long, lush, dark eyelashes, a spattering of cute freckles, and plump, rosy lips. She was a knockout. Emmet was speechless. He couldn't stop staring at her. Suddenly, the strange and beautiful girl noticed him standing there. She turned and ran. Hey! Emmet yelped. Where are you going? Miss, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. He chased after her, but before he'd gone more than a few steps, he tripped on a loose brick. Yow! Ow! 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 He tumbled headfirst to the ground. As his face hit the pavement, it shattered beneath him. Emmet fell straight through.